Yay! I don't know, it just took a picture for whatever reason. Anyways, so we are going to do all the things today. I feel good. I'm virtually in minimal pain. So I'm barely a 1 right now. You could say a 0, but there's a little bit there. So I'm going to take it all the way up to probably a 7 or an 8 and then take a nap. So anyways, I just woke up and put a ponytail in my hair, and I don't have any makeup on or anything like that, so except for my eyebrows. Anyway, so as you can see, we are doing all the things today. So right now, what I'm doing right now is I'm getting the battery acid out of my scales battery area. So I'm trying different things. I got some toothpicks, but I think what I'm doing right here is the alcohol is going to do the trick. So I believe I can clean this out, get all of this out. I do need my glasses for this. And I'm trying really hard not to spread it around or touch it or anything like that. I'll clean up real good when I'm done. And yeah, so this looks like this might do it. I'm just going to pour some in the lid so I don't get any mixed in there. There we go. And it's kind of all over the place, and I don't know if it's going to dissolve per se, but there's a lot of it in here and I want to get it out. So I'm going to do it with Q-tips, and hopefully I can put batteries back in here and it will work again. Gosh, I can't believe it. This happened. Like, I feel like as soon as I put the battery in there, it blew up on me. But I mean, it was still working with all this battery stuff in here. So I had a battery explode in my battery area here. So this seems to be working. Make sure it's good and dry before I put it. I'm going to let it dry and then get some new batteries. So I don't think I have any new batteries per se. You know, I might. I don't know. I have to look in my battery box. I need 3 AAA batteries to put in here. Thought I heard the thing go, but I'm standing so close to it, I think I would have heard it louder than that. Could have just been one of these springs twanging. Twang. Yeah. Let's see if I can get some more loose with the toothpick. Kind of around the edges there. Down in the little crevices. Get it loosened up. The Q-tip will pick it up. Well, I think I got a good system going on here. But I want to get it all out because if I don't, it's going to end up ruining my scale. It's a nice scale too. I ain't the one that's going to get it all ruined and shit. Nope. Yeah, the battery went dead finally after all this time, and I put a new battery in. Well, okay, so here's what happened. Batteries went dead. I replaced them with batteries out of my bucket, and it worked. And it worked for, gosh, over a year, I'm thinking. And then the batteries died again. And it was like over a year, so I'm like, no big deal. I just got to put back. I opened up the thing and it looked like this. It was all exploded on. So I know the alcohol will dissolve. I mean, dry and on, but I still need to get every little crevice of this. This was the one that exploded, so it's all kind of in the spring and everything. And down the little crevices. So just fold that up because the alcohol all clean. There, that one worked. Not that. Okay. I can do the same thing with this one, maybe. Well, I should have grabbed more, I guess. I only grabbed a handful. This might be. See if I can get it all out with this one. Because it's pretty much all out. I just got to clean it up. It's got little flakes down in there. There we are. Just down this tissue here. Perfect thing to clean your bathroom scale with is this rubbing alcohol. Believe it or not. And this thing is filthy. Oh, dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Okay, boy, it's filthy. We're going to pour just a little bit more on here. Get this good and cleaned up. Oh, well, whatever reason, the rubbing alcohol is doing a fantastic job. Go figure, huh? Okay, there's something. Oh, I know what that is from when I painted the bathroom. Okay. I got a little bit of paint on my scale when I painted my bathroom. Was it a year ago? September? A year ago, September? It took me 3 months to do what I did. Because I would work until I couldn't do anymore. And then I'd have to wait a couple of days. And then I would do some until I couldn't do no more. And it usually was like an hour and a half or so because I did the ceiling and everything, not this apartment, the other apartment. So hopefully that will be, you will appreciate that I did. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of water. Get this a little bit cleaner than it. Get up all the alcohol residue. It needs to dry really bad. It almost looks like battery acid is. All right. That was this piece of tissue is all. All right, I think we're good. Dry up. Now we just gotta let it dry. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the front as well. Taylor, you disappoint. You disappoint. That's all I gotta say about that. You definitely disappoint. Okay, so I'm gonna give this about a week to dry thoroughly inside that compartment there. Where's the back? Where did the back? Oh, you know what? I probably took the back off before we moved, and now, geez, I have no idea where it is. Maybe someday I'll find it. But I can still put the batteries in there, and it would. That could be why, is it didn't have a back. But I don't know what would cause a battery to explode like that. Okay, this is ready to just sit and dry. So I'm going to be setting it up and out like this so this compartment can dry. I think I got it good enough. What do you guys think? Yeah? I know you didn't see it before, but it was bad. It was bad. Okay, so I think I'm good there. Yeah, I think I got 95% of it. So we're just going to let it sit up and dry. I think I can set it up right here. And we're just going to let that sit for about a week and let that dry. And now we're going to wash my hands. So, just in case I have battery acid on my hands, I'm going to wash. I should have wore gloves, but I just don't wear gloves very well. I like using my hands without gloves on. I think I'm fine. It'll probably dry out my hands, but okay, so now let's get these dishes done. I cleaned out the refrigerator and ended up with a few dishes on my hands. And I think I'm just going to wipe out the refrigerator a little bit more. Fingerprints going on here. Okay, so that's, oh yeah, that's better. Those fingerprints marked off. Let's see. It looks still clean, so I don't need to clean it. But I just cleaned out all the bad food, or the food that was old. We still have some macaroni salad in there. He might eat it. I don't know. If he doesn't eat it in a day or two, I'll give him over his weekend to eat it, and then I will throw the rest of it away. But yeah, this doesn't hardly look dirty at all. A bit dusty back in there. It was from putting it together, I guess. What the hell? Why would? Oh no! Is it supposed to be like that? I don't think so. I think it's supposed to be up there, attached, not just falling off. It's a brand new refrigerator. Huh, go figure, right? I don't know. Anyways, it still is clean. I don't need to clean it. It looks good to me. Okay, so now here's my plan. What's that? Oh, it's a little dead baby fly. Jeez. And then I have a little bit of the sponge. Okay, so new sponge this morning. Good. And I have decided to take out, first I took out the chicken and let it sit for a little while. So that's in the refrigerator. But this package of stew meat right here, I believe I can make, it's beef. So I can make a delicious beef stroganoff with this stew meat if I cook it right. And it's definitely starting to thaw. This end is really thawed, so I'm going to turn it over and see if I can get that end to thaw a little bit. And then I will put it in the refrigerator, and hopefully it will be thawed for dinner. And if it's not, it'll be dinner tomorrow. We can always have a pizza or something. I have that sausage still in there. We can make some sausage dogs. Okay, I don't know why I did that. So I have all the dishes from unpacking the box. Well, not all of them. The cups. I have the dishes from cleaning out the refrigerator and the freezer. I have the dishes that we used yesterday and the pan, and I'm gonna get all these done, and then we're gonna work on a special project, and I will let you know what that is. Okay, so and I also have my, and you know, after washing this, I realized, I don't know if that got broken while I was washing it or not, but there's a chip right there in the corner, and that was, I believe that was the one that was chipped, so I might not find the other one or the tops or anything like that. But I figure I could probably fit, I don't know, maybe 15 or so toothpicks in there and have it be a toothpick holder. I don't know. I don't want to throw it away. It's so gorgeous. I wish I could find the set and the tops and all that, but who knows? Okay, so I started some of the project without you, and so we have stuff that has been soaking and stuff that has been rinsed and stuff that has not. So right now I'm going to do this shot glass, and I'm not sure what it says on it. And to be honest, I'm surprised it has survived me. I really am. I can't, I think yesterday, I think I burnt my hand on the water, because my hand hurts so bad all day. And I don't think I actually burned it, but I just think I burned it a little, and then the nerves were just like screaming at me, because my nerves are idiots. They can't even fucking, you know, not send confusing messages to my brain. Like, I don't get it. I don't know, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not a psychologist. What I do know is I'm not crazy, and because if I was crazy, I would be like, wow, I'm really crazy, but I'm not crazy. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'm emotional sometimes, absolutely. But crazy? Nope. I know exactly. You know, like if my brain is not, I don't know. I wish my brain would stop accepting those messages from my nerves. Like, just, the nerves are lying to you, brain. Come on now, you know? But sometimes I can get crazy, that's for sure. Or obsessive. I wouldn't call it crazy, but I would call it OCD for sure. OCD for sure. If I get into an OCD kind of mood, and I want to say I want to clean the refrigerator, oh, I will spend hours scrubbing that, if it's clean or dirty or not, but that doesn't matter. But I'll spend hours scrubbing it, and there's a couple of little flakes of paint on the refrigerator, like they painted a little bit afterwards, so it's like dots of white. Those are driving me crazy. So when I walk up to the refrigerator and I see them, and it's not all of them, because I've taken some of them off, obviously, but when I do that, and I walk up to the refrigerator and I'm going to get something out of it, I will see some dots of paint, like right here. Here's one right here. Here's one right here. And they're just minute little dots. But it's a brand new refrigerator. It should not have dots of paint on it. You know what I mean? So then I get anal and start picking off all the little specks of paint, which is also on the counter, because I don't want those little specks of paint. So, however, there's a little speck of paint right down in there that I can't reach, but I can see it. Fucking batty. So I'm gonna get a toothpick and get that damn speck of paint that's driving me batty.